I don't know why you're so smiling. We're not eating it right now. We're getting it ready. Okay? Oh, you're rotten. You're just looking for an opportunity to swipe something, aren't you? You as well? You trying to get in on this? Lunch is packed. Nice.
Here's like Captain Morgan right there.
You ready? Let's go eat. Super Dad. Come on. Oh.
It's the worst sound on the
Seems
planet.
like beach days, huh? Oh. Biggest pain about this is it's not a Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Biggest pain.
Yeah.
I found a Bluetooth that's called a single DIN. A double DIN is the tall. So that's back in the day when kids used to replace their own stereos in their cars. I know these things. That's every car came with a tape deck, and then CD players came out.
Yeah.
So everybody wanted a CD player. So I learned how to do it. I did it in my truck, and then I did like a bunch of friends' stereos in their cars.
That's funny.
Yeah. Well, back when you were little, Mom had we were kids.
She get her stolen out of this?
She got it stolen. She had a double DIN Kenwood that I got from a friend. It was super expensive. Like he gave it to me, and
They were still the ugliest things on the
we're
planet.
like, we need music. So like with our tax return, we went and bought a subwoofer and an amp.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Mom's little Suzuki XL7
Bumping.
was bumping.
That's funny.
Little single 10-inch sub in the back. Yeah, that was. They cut it out of the. I ran the wiring all through the car. It was so nice. They cut it out, stole it, left the car unlocked, sitting in front of the house. I was so mad. Ripped the dash out to steal the stereo. Jacked it up. We decided we to go on a picnic. Oh yeah, but I found a Bluetooth. I'm not gonna put anything, expensive. I think there was one on Amazon that's offered like $27, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Because all it has to have is Bluetooth. Like I don't know why this has a CD player. Does anybody use CDs anymore? Do you guys use CDs anymore? Is that still a thing?
We had some old like Eric Church CDs or something in like one of those big packs, that you could hold 4 on each page.
Mom and I had like 100 CDs. I don't even know where they went. My dad puts all his music on thumb drives. He's the thumb drive guy.
So he has to plug it into his computer to play it?
He's like, you know how many songs you can fit on a thumb drive? I'm like, you know how many songs you can fit on the internet, Dad? Just stream it, dude.
Just go to any website ever.
That's so funny. And then Priscilla's parents, they have one CD. They have a George Strait CD.
Yeah, they do.
That's the only one they own.
I told her I'm gonna get her one for her birthday.
A new CD?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Of course, I told her that like 3 years ago. And I
Okay,
haven't done that.
yeah. You should do
We've
that.
still been listening
Just do
to
like
George
a
Strait.
classic country greatest hits CD.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she would.
That's
love
what
that.
she has. She's got like George Strait greatest hits.
Yeah,
And that's all
it.
we listen to.
Yeah. Well, excuse me, but
It's every
thank
song.
you. You ready for a picnic? Picnic. Abby, you got the food, right? You got it safe back there?
Right there, yeah.
Yeah. It's risky, but
That'd be fine. What's she gonna do? Like
She'll be right.
undo the seatbelt, then push it off? It'd be a whole thing.
well, I was just talking about like her snacking on the way.
Oh.
Which, that's fine too.
She's focused on the music, the vibes. Have you ever been to this park, Eb? Yeah, she has.
Has she?
We're taking pictures of her. Oh, at the sunset. It looks really pretty.
That's cute. Down by the river. This is across the river from us.
I was born on the river.
It's like if we're going somewhere with food, I'm down.
I don't care what it is.
Look, Ab, I see a
Dodge, Ab.
I see a
She went
bench
around
with
the anthill.
shade. Yeah, you gotta watch out for those. Those? That's Florida. They'll eat you alive.
One step, dude. That's all it takes.
They call them fire ants. I don't think there's an ant that lives in Florida that's not a fire ant. They all hurt. Every single one of them.
Yeah. If they aren't fire ants, they're coming into your house and stealing all your food.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, sugar ants. Remember those?
Yeah, we had them at the old house.
Yep. They were impossible to kill. It's ridiculous.
That was a battle that just couldn't be won.
Yep.
Look at this.
What do you think?
How cute.
Oh, look at you.
Look, what not? Just wait a sec. Let's just chill for a sec.
This is what we came for.
We can eat. We'll just
Don't know
enjoy
if
the
you know.
view. Enjoy the view for a sec.
I'll get the griller sandwich. Okay. This is pretty cool. Kind of crazy how they stuck a park right in between some houses, you know?
Sandwich.
We got sandwiches, we got water and chips. Abby, I brought some yogurt covered raisins for you.
Nice.
Cool, huh? And some bananas in case anyone wants
Clutched up with
banana.
yogurt covered raisins. Those are good.
So Isaiah said something when we were down by the water when I had the drone up, and I was thinking about it on the way up here. We were looking at the water and stuff, and what did you say about it?
I think it's interesting that people like assume that Abby sees water and thinks I need to jump in there. You know, sees it as the same thing as the pool.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't. I don't think she does. I mean, it's like any typical person. Like when you see a lake, it's not the same as a pool. Like we all can register that. You know what I mean? So, and I think it's kind of like, I don't know. Abby has the intelligence to understand that jumping in a pool is not the same as jumping in the river.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that's something that we see come up a lot as far as like water.
Yeah, people are like, well, what about is she gonna jump in the ocean and she gonna hop off the boat and stuff like that, and she just doesn't.
Well, yes, I mean she will jump in the ocean when we're at the beach because she knows she knows the time.
She knows appropriate times.
The
to
time
do things.
is right.
Yeah.
This is a situation in which I would normally swim. So. Now, as far as what kind of clothes she's wearing, she doesn't care. That's just something she doesn't give a crap about.
Yeah, very true. Oh my gosh, we're excited. Child just wants to go all day.
I actually did reply to one comment. There were a lot of comments about on the boat vlog, but I replied to one because I was like actually kind of surprised that someone would assume that Abigail's intelligence was not high enough to know not to just throw herself off the side of the boat. So, but I did want to address that because there were a gazillion comments, and I obviously can't address all of them. So this is an easier format to do so. And Priscilla and I, of course, have talked about it, and Isaiah and I, and everybody. I mean, my parents. We've all grown up on, like, I grew up on boats. My dad's on a ton of boats. We've all boated. It's a thing. So it's not common at all. Like, I don't think I've seen anybody where like everybody's wearing a life jacket on a boat.
Yeah.
Small boats, yes. But, kayaking, little dinghies, stuff like that. Abby, get out of the food. Close it. And this is not to contest what anybody says, like, at all. About wearing a life jacket. You guys, I just hope you would know. Like, I did see a lot of comments. Like, I think they would do what is safe. It's certainly what is safe for Abigail. There are times you will see Abigail in the life jacket because we're going fast. It might be in a situation where less attention is being paid to Abigail, so we'll put her life jacket on her. There are life jackets on board. There have to be by law. That's required. You have to have enough life jackets that fit the people that are on the boat, plus one throwable flotation device. These are PFD's, personal flotation devices, Coast Guard approved, all of that. Everything, when we go out, we are following the law with everything that we have on the boat, all the required stuff and the recommended stuff. But sometimes we'll wear life jackets, sometimes we won't. It really just depends on the situation. We're not going to wear them when we're doing 5 to 10 miles an hour, just trolling through the river. We're just, it's a, and there's so much there. Like there's like the statistics of it.
And in the event that Addie falls in or she steps off into the water, she can swim really well. Yeah. We all can swim super well.
And like I said, like slow speed, like we were doing the other day. She's not gonna fall off. That's not gonna happen. She's not just gonna randomly fall off the side of the boat. You would have to fall up to fall off. Anyway, there's so much discussion here that just doesn't need to be had. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do what's safe for Abigail, and safe for us. It just we've. Oh, and I did want to say another thing. A lot of you said, look, I'm not being a hater. I totally understand that. I know that everybody's out there just looking out for our best interest, and we appreciate that. I did want to make that known. I don't think you guys are haters at all. And I know a lot of the reason why you say that is because there are people that will come after you in the comments. And to those people, please stop doing that. There's a handful of people that just go after everybody.
There's
guys,
a lot of white knights, and we
don't need protection. I appreciate it more than you know. We love the support, but we genuinely don't need you to do that for us, because it upsets people. Sometimes people aren't they aren't coming after us. They're just making a comment. So please don't feel like you need to defend us. Okay. Just let folks be.
Yep.
Everybody's allowed to have an opinion.
Ain't all good.
But if you're ugly, if you're just being a jerk, your comment's gonna get hidden, because there's no place for that in this world. There really isn't. What we need is more kindness, more good-hearted people, more people just lifting other people up. And so, if you're just a jerk and your comment gets deleted, that's not because I didn't like your opinion. That's because you're a jerk. I want to make sure we talked about that after the pretty park shot.
No problem. Yeah.
We love you guys, okay? I want you to know that. Well, we're really blown out. We love you guys.
Most of you guys.
We really do. That's why we started making these vlogs, and we kept doing it. And it's because we love having this community.
Yeah.
I promise we'll be safe. I promise. Dude, the things that come out of your mouth, like that. See, this is the kind of stuff you should talk about on camera at some point in the future.
Simple Jack.
Simple Jack. That was the name of the movie. Yeah. Or it wasn't a real movie. It was a fake movie in a movie. Tropic Thunder. Simple Jack.
Yeah.
Okay. So the stuff that comes out of your mouth, though, like you need to put that stuff out there somewhere. Yeah. Like talk about. Everybody's just cutting grass.
Everybody's cutting grass. It's Saturday.
Talking about Friday. Isaiah said that the portrayal of special needs people, like everyone assumes that everyone thinks the same way with special needs, like the intelligence factor of it, right? I think how they're portrayed in movies
and TV shows, and like
what you would deem as someone called slow.
There is one of two like schools of thought with people with special needs in media, I think, and it's either you're like the good doctor, where like Albert Einstein level intelligence, but you don't understand social cues, or you are just, and the other side of it that is portrayed is the kid is just completely unintelligent, can't understand basic anything,
right? And not in a
I'm not saying that,
not in a mocking way at all, but the way it's portrayed is like like Lenny from Of Mice and Men, right? The whole like slow,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like very childlike in all things, and that's something that's super important for our channel, our content, is for you guys to understand that Abigail is very intelligent. That intelligence is not necessarily measured in her ability to read, write, do math, figure things out that are complex, that kind of thing. Like she has a developmental delay. Like parts of her have developed delayed. I mean, that's the definition of it, physically and mentally. But the kid can manipulate like nobody's business.
Like as far as social cues, I think she's one of like as far as people with special needs, I think she is one of the best that I've seen as far as understanding how what people feel and how
Right.
they act. Because she manipulates people so well.
And if you just assume intelligence on someone, you're really selling somebody short. So we'll never assume her intelligence. You know, we have to figure out what she can and can't understand, and not like at a communication level, because she has an extreme communication deficit. Like, she's likely not understanding anything that we're saying right now. She may understand that we're talking about her, but we don't know. Like, that's all things that we have to figure out. You know, we try not to assume, even though I just assume. We try not to assume intelligence or what she does and doesn't know. And I would encourage you not to do that either. But that was kind of a continuation of what we were talking about before. But Isaiah said all of that, and
I just wish that
it's like, yeah, that's exactly how people do.
When you say that it's a spectrum, and then movies and TV go out and make it these two sets of people,
Right.
You're either one or the other, and then it really ruins that for a lot of people. And I think it's,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, I've watched The Good Doctor, so I know everything about Abby, and you're like, oh, okay, no, that's not at all. Like, what?
Yeah, or like, but like you were talking about, like the assumption that she's just gonna be like water and run and jump in.
Right.
You know,
Like,
she hasn't
water,
jumped
swim,
in a
okay,
body
and
of
then get
water in 8 years since Maverick was a baby, because that's when she ran
to
from
the-
mom and jumped
yeah.
in the retention pond. It's been 8 years.
And
Like,
I think that was
because
just,
she is.
that was just elopement in general.
Yeah,
that wasn't
it
even
was.
like,
But that development, you know. So. Okay, back to driving.
okay.
To get coffee.
She wants music,
Yeah.
dude.
All right, sorry. Did you have a good time? Huh? Is that okay? Trying to come up with stuff that you'll enjoy. She doesn't always enjoy the stuff we enjoy, so.
Hey, that is not your toy.
When you're hanging out with the
That's
boys.
not your toy, Sandy.
Sandy, drop it. Drop the lion.
This whole thing?
Sandy, you're a bad listener.
More of a monkey.
All she does when you fuss at her is she comes to you. Give me the mom. Give me this. No, that's a lion. I love that she jumps up every time you come in. Like, yay!
Best.
Oh my gosh.
You want music?
We went out, we went across the river to the park over there and did a little picnic, and then just did a ride on the cart. She had a pretty good time.
Good.
Yep,
We actually
went and had
walked
lunch
her
over
that
there.
way yesterday
Oh yeah,
on our walk, and she was excited.
cool. Yeah, she can.
Wow.
Sandy, I don't know if you noticed, but that means stop. That's when he doesn't want you to do that anymore. Sandy, he's just snapped at you. Gosh. Don't you hate it when people don't know when enough is enough and people say stop and they don't stop? Don't you hate that? It's the worst.
Call me out again, dude.
What? I mean, that's basically you and Maverick's mom. When you're like trying to hug her and squish her face and be annoying, and
Okay. Alright, we can call it out. Okay.
I mean, she learned it from you.
So wait, dude, I'm gonna leave this family and expose all your secrets.
Do it.
Dad sometimes eats food late at night, and it's really unhealthy. You shouldn't eat past 8 p.m.
I
First secret exposed.
I literally had a sandwich on the vlog at 10 p.m. yesterday.
That's not a secret at all.
Yeah, that's the best part of streaming on Twitch, man. Snacks.
It's so much fun.
You're like mid-game, you're like,
It's contagious. Someone's like, man, I'm hungry. I want to blah blah blah, and they're like, oh, that sounds good. Then everybody leaves for snacks.
Remember last night when I was like, man, you know what sounds good right now? Popeye's chicken sandwich with a biscuit. And Jack was like, and some fries. I think Andrew was like, and a little Dr. Pepper on the side.
It's
It was
contagious,
so
man.
good, dude. That sounded so good.
What are you guys gonna do?
No, I was thinking maybe the pool.
Yeah, pool would be good.
It's definitely nice out.
Yep. You gonna go get in the pool, Lab? Yeah, you are. You're gonna go swim. Yep.
It'd be fun.
Yep.
It'd be so much fun. You don't have to swim forever. You don't have to swim like a lot. You don't have to do laps. You're just chilling. Sandy, it's not yours. We gotta remove that.
Still not yours.
In this area.
Still not yours.
Stop.
No.
Sandy, let it go.
There you go.
Hey,
Sandy.
here. I got you.
Great listener. Isaiah and I are gonna go down to the boat. I need to pop the engine cover and identify the automatic bilge pump and the
Okay.
water pump, so I can order both of those. The water pump for the sink and the bilge pump. You know what the automatic bilge pump does?
No, you're just saying
We're
words.
learning you things today.
We're getting the bill.
So when it rains, we have a
Oh,
manual
okay,
bilge pump that we
yeah,
can
we
turn on, right, to empty water out of the bottom of the boat. When it rains, though, like if it's sitting out of the dock, you want it to automatically pump the water out when it gets to a certain level.
I didn't know that.
Auto bilge pump doesn't work. Yeah. It is crazy what you can find that you don't even know exists. Like, okay, so they used to call this Mud Island, and they had like a project to like refurbish it or whatever. Now it's called Exchange Club Island Park, but it's an island underneath the Matthews Bridge in Jacksonville. It's just here. It's crazy. It's like picnic benches and that's not swimming water. That's gator water, my guy. Isaiah, I have something for you.
What?
Come here. Oh, it's Isaiah's backpack. It is waterproof. Waterproof backpack for college. That's what everybody recommended. At App State was a waterproof backpack.
It's
So,
snowing up there, man.
yep. Keep all your stuff dry.
What do you got for me?
Hold on, stay right there.
Come on, show it.
Stay there.
Bring it here.
Stay there.
Quickly.
Hold on.
Can I move?
I want you to know. Nope, stay over there.
Okay.
I want you to know that even when you're gone, you're still gonna be the first mate. Okay? Here you go. You're a dork. Here you go.
It fits perfect.
Perfect. Don't salute like that again,
Okay.
please. So none of this. No, it's here. Yeah,
Down
put
a
that.
little-
Align that thumb. There you go.
Sorry.
There you go. Yeah, sort of. Looks good on you. Look at this. Look at this. Captain and first mate.
We're mega dorks right now. Oh man, those girls on the boat that were next to us, they would love this.
Yeah.
That's why they didn't look at me. Because I
you
wasn't
didn't have
wearing
that
the
on.
hat. They didn't know I was a first mate. I'm gonna be their first
You
mate.
know how I have that extra wide captain's chair?
Yeah.
You know, it's called a
So you can
companion
sit.
chair. You can sit next to me.
I can hold your hips so
Yeah.
you don't fall
You can
over
push
or
buttons.
something. I'll just be clicking the horn and stuff.
You steer left, I'll steer right. When I said that, when I was like, even though you're leaving, you're supposed to be like, aw. Mom would have awed for
That
sure.
was so. This is so funny because I said like I'm gonna get you a little hat. It says captain, and I'll get one that says first mate, and then
Literally
and then
jumped on Amazon and ordered it.
immediately-
Yeah.
That's so perfect.
This is good. I'm wearing it.
Well done.
Every
This
time.
is good.
You can just hang it up, you know, so you remember.
Uh-huh.
I'm my dad's first, my boat buddy's first mate.
That's so funny.
Yep.
Well done. That was
You've
good.
always been my first mate, even not on boats. We've Guillermo asked what the hardest part of like how we're doing, like you leaving and stuff today, and I tell him like, you know, Isaiah and I are either like at each other's throats or we're best friends. That's just been our relationship
time, yeah.
forever. So I will miss the best friend parts for sure.
I will too.
Yep. But I'm super excited for you. The adventures that you'll have. I don't worry about you leaving at all. Like it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. All right. You wanna fight or something?
Get that out of the way.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Like you leave in like 2 weeks.
I know.
Less than 2 weeks. What are we gonna do, vlog? I don't know why I just called you vlog. What are we gonna do, fam?
Viewers, friends.
Moss Squad? What are we gonna do? It's gonna be weird, man. It's gonna be weird. You should start vlogging or something so that people can follow you.
Maybe.
Follow your adventures.
Perhaps. That could be
We'll
fun.
strap a camera to the cat. All right, everybody comment down below if they want Isaiah to
So am
vlog.
I gonna put the cat in the car and she's gonna ride up with me so I can say goodbye?
You gonna hide her? No, that's not happening. That's absolutely
That's
not.
so sick.
And
She would
near-
love it. She would love a road trip.
Nope.
She's never been on one.
Oh, she'd be terrified. She would hate every minute of it.
She hates riding in the car. It freaks her
Remember
out.
we tried to put a little harness on her? That was terrible.
I know, she hates riding in the car.
Yeah.
She just sits there cowering and meowing the whole time.
What were you saying about exposing late night food there, first mate? Half of them for you, boo boo. I didn't know until I read the comments that y'all were interested that much in PC stuff, like my brother's PC. So a bunch of you asked, "What's in it? What I do?" Well, here it is. It's finished. Took a couple hours, but yeah, works great. I tested it out already for him. It's got blue lights, so you know that makes it faster. I don't know if you can see in there, but it's an RTX 2060 GPU. I've got a Ryzen 5 3600, same chipset that I have in my PC, and it does really well with streaming. It has a dedicated thread for streaming, so that's why I picked that. Then power supply, 16 gigs of RAM, DDR4, 1 terabyte HDD right there, and then it's got a 1 terabyte PCIe M2 on the motherboard. So that is a $900 build, so well within his budget. So then he can still buy like monitors and mouse and keyboard and all that stuff. So his computer is much better than my computer, but that's okay. It's okay. Significantly larger computer budget than I did, but that's okay. But mine chews through like video editing. So that's really what matters, you know. It does great with editing videos. Hey, you want to eat Totino's pizza rolls and play video games?
Yep. Full loser mode engaged.
Guys never grow up. I just want you to know that. Ever. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.
Later, D.
Love ya. See ya. Judge by his face.
Look at his arms.
Might
That
be a
ain't no-
she,
that
because
ain't no
there's no
monkey
mane.
arms.
Okay, yeah, but look at the dude, that's definitely a lion. It has arms like that so it can hug you. Rawr. See?
Yep. Okay. It's
Lion.
yeah, it's a lion. I felt the. It gave the same energy as you.
Rawr.